This will be number 3. Word from your mother. Still looking for that Valentine tarot. And this is my last stack. Okay. I'm going to take these out. And I just put up everything, right? It's a nightmare to put up too. The size difference is... But I'm still going to keep them. And I come up losing cards too, and they're just hard to keep track of, really. Okay. Spirit, please give us a good... Tell us what he's going to do tomorrow. Tell us. That's what we want to know. We want to know where he's going to take us, what he's going to get us. Who's going to discover they're pregnant? What kind of a happy day are we going to have? Full of love and family partner goodness. Valentine's Day really that's what it ought to be about. It's not chocolates or anything. If anybody gets me anything, I want it to be living. Don't bring me no dead flowers. Buy me a fruit tree. A goat. Instigator. Gotta start something. Oh, that's not the best way to be. Why are you stirring shit? Tenderness. Ease up on that. Ease up. Ease that throttle back. People are it's too much. Show a little tenderness. And, yeah, you can see all that, right? And the blue card, the spider. Creative projects. Yeah. An artistic spider. Use your power for good, okay? Do the artistic stuff. And we was talking about in the other reading. There it is. And you could be good or bad. Destroyer or creator. Okay? You're going to get where you want to go by choosing the creative path and not the destructive one. That's what I feel. Clean it up. Clean house. Clean your room up. Clean your thoughts. Clean your relationships up. Clean it up. Oh my God, before I started a quilt, I would just massively go through and clean everything in preparation. You know, but it was prepping and getting ready. Right? But I would clean everything. And then, like when I was basting a quilt, it takes about 3 days to do it. I would always make a huge pot of chili. And I cleared off I had a huge kitchen. I miss my kitchen so much. Oh. I cleared off the area. I was able to designate a basic functioning, serve yourself right to the kitchen sink, crock pot, utensils, right there, right? You know, and they went in and they came out. And I ladled out chili. And it took me 3 days. I'd make a huge pot, and they all knew that's it. Mom's not cooking, because I had to remove the table. It went over under the crock pot and stuff, and it left me. I did some of it on the table, but there came a point when I would have to remove it, and I have this little setup quilt rack. I love it. It's made out of PVC. I could actually get it through a standard doorway without taking it down, which is something to say. If you have to move. Because you don't want to take it on and off. You put that thing on until you're done with it. And it's time to shift it, right? I love them. I wholeheartedly endorse one. I bought mine from Hobby Lobby about 100 fucking years ago. And I paid $70 for it then. And I would do it today. They have online guides for it. You can get the blueprints and the measurements and shit. You can find that shit online and make your own. Any size you want. But that... And it would tilt up and down. Oh, talk about save your back and your eyesight. I got ready. I got ready to be active. I ensured my success. And it was a learning curve. Yes, it was. But I was just so creative. It really didn't bother me at all. It was just such a big adventure. And I was focused on it. I don't know. I don't know what that's about. So you have the heart of a poet. You can express your soul insight in symbolic language. You're an artist. And you have the heart of a poet, which sometimes turns the lyric gift to negative or destructive effort. Words are weapons. Radiate serenity and peace. Radiate an energy of serenity and peace so that you have an uplifting effect on those you come into contact with. Remember those people I was talking about, the ones that you feel better for having been around them? Try to be like that. Yeah. Try to be like that. Just that kind of goodness that doesn't even know it. Your presence will make others feel calm and assured. Yeah, self-confidence takes you a long way. It can be good or bad. It depends on if you're a poser. But experiencing life and being able to learn from life in a positive way is a very good thing. And I don't know what's going on. Is it just too calm for you? You got to stick your nose in shit? Tenderness. Are you like that little girl that smacks the boy that she loves? Are you mean to those that you care about just to feel something? You gotta keep it going. You just gotta fucking keep it going. Why do you gotta fucking keep it going? You're avoiding the exit. Are you avoiding the exit? Are you caught? You don't even know you're avoiding the exit? Ah, some part of you knows. Oh, life is so convoluted. And you can clean it up. And this is all poetry. You're a poet. That's all inside stuff. It is inside stuff. And you want it to radiate outward. So you've got to put effort into that. And you have to, whatever angle that you determine it is that you need to be at in order to radiate goodness, you get there. You try. Maybe you need a little mystic experience. Yes, a mystic experience, a mystic conversation. And you need back-breaking labor, really. I know as an alcoholic, back-breaking labor and something that is just so boring that it nulls your ability to think is sometimes exactly what I needed because I was nuts. And what I needed most was not to think at all and simply to work. It's good to work in the garden. It's healing. That's what this bunny's doing. He's planting his carrots. Taking care of himself. He's working. He's working. He's doing manual labor that matters. It's unrewarding and it matters. Unrewarding. Stacking wood. Unrewarding. Keeps you alive. See the trade-off? You want to embrace that kind of stuff wholeheartedly and with a fullness because it keeps you alive. That's what makes the world go round. That's what makes your daily life possible. That's what makes it possible for you to be creative. And you want to try to balance that out. And you have questions. You have questions that you'd like the answers to, and then you're going to find that in a mystical way. You might find it in a mystical, creative way by poetry. It says poetry, why not try it? I have haiku dice. I could dig them out. There's about 50 of them. They're in a big box. I'll see what that has to say. Well, we'll just go all crazy. Okay. A mystical conversation. A conversation that brings you enlightenment. The fire of creation. The fire of creative energy. Harnessing energy and making it work for you. Harnessing your creative energy. Funneling it into this too. It's creative energy. Everywhere. It's oozing out of you. Clean it up. Clean it up so you've got space to create. Because it's coming. Oh, there is nothing I hated more than to suddenly be inspired to do something and I had something else all over the table. Frantic. And by the time I finished clearing it off and putting it up, the new thing that I had wanted to do had changed 3 times or more. Manic. Bipolar manic. Sobriety. I feverishly made several quilts that are sturdy as fuck. But there was a graduation of them, right? There was a learning curve. Clean it up. Clean it up. And you will, once you do that, it is an empowering feeling to actually do that. To do that sludge dread labor, the shit that you've been putting off, the manual work, you will feel so clear when you clean it up. You'll be happy you did it, and you will wonder why you waited so long. And then you'll be terrified because there won't be anything else preventing you from doing what you are going to do. You stand on the brink of something brand new. Soulfulness. Soulfulness. Magic. And you're setting sail. You're going to break orbit. And it's magic. It's just magic. It's the best you have ever felt. All right in front of you. It's getting ready to happen. Don't forget the other people. Love them. Stop picking on that boy that you love. The time for that is past. You have to be who you are. And that's what you want. That's what you want. All right, Spirit. You say, how many times will I be here today? Well, I don't know, but thank you for having me. Let me shuffle just a minute, because I have used these several times today, and I want to break that up. I want to be fresh and so clean. One more, since I had a jump on. Okay. Spirit. Last chance for Valentine's. Last chance for Valentine's. If I had a bell, I'd ring it. Clean it up. Last chance for Valentine's. I'm not seeing it. But I see you doing great things here. And I don't see you pining for not having someone on Valentine's Day. It really, frankly, it doesn't. It's nothing to me anymore, and it never was. It was very awkward time in school. Really awkward if you get a Valentine. Awkward if you don't. The bag of candy was great. And I remember when I was little, I had fun decorating all those. Yes, I did. For every holiday. And we put little cards in. It was, nobody, my kids didn't do that. It would have been great. It's great to do it. Decorating Valentine's. That was about the best thing out of Valentine's Day. Like I said, buy me a fruit tree. I'm all about real stuff. No, you don't have to buy me nothing. Just mean it when you smile at me. Ten of Pentacles. And Eight of Cups. Walking away from something happy. High Priestess. Oh, why are you led to be so contrary? What is it? Tell me. We want to know. Eight of Pentacles. You just know that's the way it is. You believe in yourself. You believe in yourself. Oh, and you're going to do all these other things. You want to do something else. You have an adventurous spirit. And you're not going to do it by the book or the way everybody else did it. You're not going to do it. You're going to do something different. And you've been thinking about it for a while. You've been thinking about it. You've been looking back here and what you thought was good and bad about it. And you decided to do something else. Because you just know that you could be more here than you ever could be there. Although it's good. This is a good place, alright? You want to be more. And you could be more. You're good now, and you could be better. That's what you're thinking. And you're smug about it. You're pretty fucking confident in your estimation of yourself, yeah? Yes. Yes, you think you've got this wrapped up. Confident enough to do it. And you're moving out into the Pearl. You're ready to get your party on and community, and you're stepping out into the world with all your ideas. There's new people here, new relationships, new thoughts, new feelings that are shared. Someone who thinks the way you do. Someone who will work with you. So you're stepping out. All right. But, someone who will work with you. You're stepping out. Clean it up. A new level. You have questions. You're going to have a conversation. Maybe those are magic mushrooms or tequila with the worm. I don't know what the fuck. Somebody's partying over there on a hippie looking level. What are you growing? A mystical experience. Okay. Now come Six of Cups. That's old nostalgic programming that stayed because I've loved him so long. We'll see. That's memories of your mom and dad, how they did it. Good stable memories. Memories. Knight of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. Memories of the Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Woo! You run a very complicated loop. Although it's round and round, okay, it is well made. And you spend a lot of time carving this out for yourself. Alright? And although your structure, of course, would be protective of you, because that's its basic function, is the buffer that surrounds you, which is your life, and you're going to make that as habitable to yourself as you can, right? That's not manipulation. That is feathering your nest. One line, same thing. One extreme. Okay? The quality of you depends where you stand on this line. But it's also a spider's web, alright? Alright, I'll take it. Shut up and shut up. The Empress. The 10 Pentacles and Empress. You had everything. You had everything. And it's a pretty complicated setup. It's like those terrariums that you can close up and they live on their own. You put a lifetime of work into this. A life. This isn't a project. This is you. It's how you have cultivated yourself. Okay? You are walking away. Victory after a long battle. Somebody open the lid. A vine crept out. Spread its leaves toward the sunlight. Ace of Pentacles, you know your value. You're called. You can't do anything else because you can't be anything else. You must do what it is that you do. There's the High Priestess again. You must do what it is that you do because you have an inner knowing. You are called. You are... You had the idea, but God's given you the confidence to do this. God is supporting your efforts to yeah. God gave you the green light, and that's the truth. Your faith is strong. Your belief in a higher power is there without a question of a doubt, and you are in contact with your higher self. And your higher self is trying to tell you, it's coming. Clean it up. Be ready. Don't forget your heart. And don't forget that other people have feelings. The one you work with has to work with you. And how would they see you? Is it the same as how you see yourself? And what are the differences? Seven of Wands, keep your boundaries up. Yeah, you know, okay. You're used to letting these people slide. You're a giver. You're a giver. You're abundant. You're a giver. You're creative. And you're kind. You're long-suffering and you're patient. Once you make up your mind, you're pretty stubborn. Once you get there, once you finally get there, there's no turning you back. But getting there is a trial. And you often let people run over you and they half-ass expect you to do it, even though you know your value. Everybody knows your value. Big fucking woo. You often throw it away and you don't make people pay you the whatever word for... They can't pay the price for your value. And you carry it for them. Or you carry something for these people. You know what I'm fucking trying to say. You let them run over you. You give more than you needed to. You give more than they needed. You gave more than you had and didn't leave enough for yourself. But you covered it. Because that's you. spreading yourself thin. You're walking away from that too. But, okay, you know it's going to be hard, but this is your value, and you now have boundaries around it. People can't just come in and take what they want and pick and choose. And you have precedent over them. To yourself. To your higher self. You're getting in alignment. It's not about these other people. It's about you getting in alignment and getting ready for something else. And you're just cutting other things out of your life. Your aperture is closing. Right? This is the time that you are in. It is bigger than you. The moon. You will not understand it or see it for what it is at first. You're looking. You want to see. And keep on looking. But you don't know what you're looking at yet. You're going on faith. And God's got your back. Temperance. Temperance. You're smug. You're confident. Self-satisfied in your efforts thus far. And you've got an even hand. You've got control of the situation after a lot of struggle, right? You think you've got this. You've got this. You've got some wisdom under your belt. And you've got some people around you that are supporting you, healthy for you, stable for you, investing in you. You're working with them. You got a new game going. A business, an enterprise, a project. Yeah, I got to get a different shape of card because that looks like that way too much. But once I finally get to, it just takes me a long time to decipher. I don't know why I did that anyway. Because one flows into another. As do these readings. It doesn't matter. I did what I was supposed to do. All right. New game. New friends, new money, new backing, new game, new place, new start. Finally. On your feet and off. Knight of Swords running toward your future. Stable start, off and running. Good solid footing, off and running. Don't forget other people. All about the other people. But I really don't. I see old people that you left behind, and I see new people that are your sponsors and probably make all your endeavors possible. That is money. Okay? You left money to new money. These new people are your new sponsors. So there's a don't bite the hand that feeds you kind of thought, but you're all in the same. It's new friends, new money, new choices, new endeavors, new money made. That's your money. New game. Your game. Your game. You did pretty good in this one. New game. New game. Spirit, give me something on the Ten of Pentacles and the Empress. Oh, there's the Hangman. There's you having a look. Is that really what you want? Decide that it's not, and after a long, long fucking time, it comes crashing down. High Priestess, the Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. You know your values. It's going to be a fight because... oh, you wish you could just escape and you didn't have to fight. You wish it didn't have to be all that fight. Eight of Pentacles and the High Priestess. You know you can do it and you're called to do so because the Three of Cups. Did you find a new spark? Did you find your flame again in these new people? And now you're called to them. So many things that you all could do, and you know you're meant together, and you're meant to be together, and that this will work because your luck's going to change when you feel it coming. You know the wheel of fortune turns. You've been waiting, you've been looking. You know something. Something's coming. Love's coming to you. There it was. I knew it was there twice. Oh my God. Are you crazy? The Six of Pentacles. You feel smug about it. You got it under control. You can knock this out. You got the give and take and wherewithal to get it. You just need a little help. You got your help. Got your back. Oh, you're going to start all over. You're just in love with all this new stuff. You got people to work with, a new game. And you're fat, sassy, and solo. You got the strength to do it. Oh, I missed one. And, wait a minute. Nostalgia. Holding you back. They want a second chance. They love you. But you ain't gonna do it. You're running toward your future. It's now or never. Now or never. Been there a long time. There's nothing new there anymore. And you still love him. He's never had time for you. It's now or never. And the wheel changes now. See, there it is again. You could exit the matrix now. You could level up. You could really do it. It might be your last save spot. Alright? This is a lifetime of investment in something that grew and flourished. You want to do something else before it's all over. That's what I feel. That's what I feel. And the other person is afraid of, feels left out. Something's ending for them that they didn't ask for. But this is not their reading. But I will say they really don't want this. But nothing will ever be this. It will always be what it is right now. Spirit, what is your advice for this latent butterfly? Radiate an energy of goodness. Put your conscious thought into that. Think of artistic things. Clean it up. Be creative. Careful of what you put your energy to. Make sure it's worthy. Stop instigating shit. People are going to be put out because you're doing something different. Stop flaming the fire. And cut them off with compassion. That's what Spirit just said to me. Four of Wands. Happiness. You're happy too. You will be happy now. This has brought you happiness. You are happy with this. To take some of yourself back and to be leveling up. Because you're detaching. That's the truth. This is the way it should be. You have known happiness and sorrow, and it's bittersweet. Four of Cups, you know that there's something else. This just won't do anymore. And you're withdrawing from this because you're called to a higher power. Cut them off with compassion. You know this is true in your heart. You are the Empress. And you wait to you're getting ready to step into a higher power. And you're tired of acting like you're not. You're keeping yourself where you haven't been in a long time, just making up the charade. Queen of Pentacles and the Empress. You're stepping into who you are anymore, and soon there will be no doubt at all. And all will see your shine. And you'll know that it was worth it in the long run at the end of the day. And it's time to travel on. It's over. It's the harvest. And you're fat and sassy and solo. You leveled up. You made the choice to level up. And you were worried for nothing. And you're happy. And that's where you're headed. Nothing can stop you now. Because it's your time. It's your time. It's the Wheel of Fortune. Step into all that you are. This could be some sort of a spiritual trip or a religious epiphany, whatever does it for you. Does a trip to the museum lift you up? What lifts you up? But I mean spiritually. And is it working in the garden? Is it the mind-numbing labor? Because it did a world. I have no idea what it did, but it stopped me from thinking. And that is exactly what I needed to feel closer to God. It was good. You need to get some of that. A higher path calls to you. And there are those that will be left behind and those that won't understand what's going on. Don't be mean to them. Compassion. Tough love. Only put your energy in worthy things. Clean it up. Clean up the loose ends. No maybes about what you do and do not accept. Firm and clear boundaries. Clean it up. Don't volunteer. Put your energy in you. so that it can come back out. Put your energy in you with an eye to paying it forward. Find something that you love, that makes you feel better about you, makes you feel better about your neighbor. Put your energy into... It's in you, but it betters everyone. Because you're a better person, everyone else is better. If everyone did it, everyone would be better. Do as I say, that's not right. Walk the walk and let them see. Once you do it, you will know. And you don't know until you do it. Until you experience it, you cannot see it. And just as it is true for the other, it is also true for you. And you are getting ready to see shit you have never seen. And the Two of Cups is on the bottom. That could be the start of a new romance. Let me look. Tell me something. Tell me something good. A new, victory after a long battle. A new romance. The King of Cups. You're manifesting. He's not here yet, but he's coming. He's coming. You keep your eyes on the high road. You keep your heart open. Keep balancing your heart. And keep your boundaries. Cut them off with compassion. Stop stirring the pot. You are stirring the pot because it tickles you to take something away from them that they just take for granted. There's been a little resentment there, but you gave it freely. They didn't stop you from doing it. I didn't ask you to give me all that. They didn't stop you. They took it. They took every fucking bit of it. And when they did ask for more, maybe they didn't even say thank you because they just thought that they were entitled to it because you'd been giving it to them for so long. You keep control of that part of yourself because you know you have admitted to yourself. This is actually what opened the gate, is you admitting to yourself the part that you yourself played in it. That opens the door. That frees you. It breaks the spell. Don't lose this part of yourself, okay? In your new relationship that you're having, don't have it be the same relationship. Do it fucking different this time. They're willing to work with you, cause the old shit's over. It's fucking over. There's the death in the world right together. That's the fucking truth. Fucking truth. No more redos. It's gonna be fucking different this time. The end. Hasta la pasta. The new romance is not here. Not yet. You've got to do... Well, you want to be you a little bit. It's your time. It really, truly is. And why... think of this as a little weight. I don't know. Maybe you don't have to jump in this. You don't need to spend. Not yet. Take your time. And relish being you. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. All right. This is the last one. Yeah, that was good. That was good for me. I hope it was good for you. Listen, this dude that tomorrow is Valentine's Day. What I'm seeing here, it's you that really isn't interested, okay? You don't care and you're not above poking the bear, having a little fun at his expense. Tomorrow's probably a painful day for him. Especially if he's broke. It's a painful day for men. I say to not have Valentine's Day. Yeah. Painful day for men. Awful, in fact. And you just don't really care, so why don't you let dude off the hook? That's my suggestion. Other than that, enjoy your day tomorrow, and I hope it's everything that you wanted.